What's up everyone? I've got the Alpaka Go Sling bag. It is retails for $89 and this is in a black color. Before we get onto it, please subscribe and like our video. And if you have any comments, be sure to put them down below. Let's get right into it. All right, let me talk about the materials of this. The outer part of it, it's like a 600D, very durable ripstop polyester. And then the inside of the bag is like of a lesser, it's like a 300D ripstop material. Both very high quality. Everything about this bag is very high quality. The sling system on this is very nice. It has a swivel attachment that can be removed, and I will show all this stuff to you in a second, but it does have a very nice shoulder sling. The sling pad itself for your shoulder, it is somewhat of like a memory foam. It is very comfortable and very nice. It does have a magnetic buckle on it. Again, you can completely remove the strap. On the back side, you have a little plastic fastener that you can attach a carabiner to and attach other things that you want to attach to it on the outside of the bag. But this is also accommodates other accessories that Alpaka provides that are sold separately. And you can look at those on their website to find out what type of accessories you can attach to this. And then there is one grab handle on the top of the bag for easy grabbing of the bag itself. Yeah, let's get into the pockets and all the features of this bag. So let's dive into the pockets. So the first pocket you have is your front pocket, which has a magnetic key holder. You can just attach that. It's part of their patented design of magnetic accessory holders like key holders and other things. Slide that in there. There is a divider inside of there. The pocket itself covers the entire front of the bag, so it is pretty spacious. And there's a divider there, so that provides some organization. And I wanted to mention also that all the outer zippers outside of the back pocket are waterproof. They're water resistant and waterproof. So you can see there they've got that waterproofing on them. Let's go on to the back pocket. So the back pocket here, which is more of like a hidden pocket to put more valuable items like your passport and stuff. It is quite deep as well. It covers the entire back side of the bag. There is no organizational features in there, so it's just one wide open pocket. I did want to also mention that when you look into these pockets here, the material that's inside of all the interior parts of this bag, it's a lighter color gray, so it makes it easy to find items, which is really nice. Now going on to the main part of the bag. So there is a divider here, a sleeve, as you would maybe call it, for you can fit up to an 11-inch iPad Pro, and it is fleece lined or some sort of like a soft material, so that gives protection for your tablet. And then there is some other organizational pockets here. There's two here, and then it's wide open right there. And then there's also, lastly, there's a zipper on the other side, a zippered pocket. It's actually a zippered pocket with two that it's divided. So, and they are mesh, so you can see what's inside of them. Let's go ahead and load this bag up with a couple of items. So first thing, it's got my iPad Pro 11-inch. Throw that in there, no problem. Action camera, this is an Osmo Action 5. This is my Hollyland wireless microphones. system. I have some keys. Put that in the external pocket on one side. And then I've got my phone. I can throw that there. Zip that up. Zip it up. And there you go. It's not fully loaded, but it does have quite a bit of stuff in it already. So you can put this, I'm used to just putting it on the traditional way where I just throw this over my shoulder. And then I've got this on as a sling like that. The other thing is this, it does have this useful magnetic buckle on it, which you can use, you can see. So you can actually take this on and off quickly. But yeah, you can see how it fits on me. And if you want to slip it over, I have it kind of open pretty wide. It is adjustable, but you have easy access to your stuff. But adjusting this, you can simply pull on this, and that gives it that adjustment. And then there is a thing to keep the strap in place so it doesn't, you know, fall over on you. So you can see there, it's much closer to my top of my body there. And then I did want to show you that this is completely removable too. So the straps can be completely removed if you want to take them off. Just use it as a handbag like that. So you can see the bag, I have it tightened up a bit tighter. So this is like a true sling now. All you'd have to do is, like, if you want to, it's really nice because if you want to get to your items, you just simply slide this over like that, like so, and then you can just open it up and pull out whatever it is you need to get out of it. It's pretty easy. And then when you've taken it away, you just slide it back over, and then you could just walk around like that. Oh, and I wanted to show, I had the buckle on backwards earlier, but here's the magnetic buckle. Makes it, this is the other way you can, instead of throwing it over your shoulder, you could just take it off like that, put it on the table. Let's say you want to put it back on, you just put this in and you just snap it into place, and it's snapped on. And let's go into my pros and cons. So after having traveled quite a bit in the past, I've used this already not just a handful of times, but quite a few times. And it does really well for me. It's like the perfect size, fits everything I need, which is my action camera and whatever accessories I have with my action camera, my other valuables like my phone and maybe my passport, any of all that other stuff fits in here nicely. So it's like works very, very good for day trips when you're traveling. And it's easily packable as well, which is really nice. So you can remove the straps, pack this into your check-in luggage, and it takes up almost no space because it lays pretty flat. That's one of the biggest things I really like about it. The other good thing about this bag is everything Alpaka does with their bags is just like cutting edge. The material is like really, really high quality. It's super nice. It was well thought out. The zippers, everything is really good. The organizational features inside of here, there's just enough to give you that storage to where not everything's just flopping around what's inside of the bag. It's easy to see things when you're looking in here because it's not black on the inside. Yeah. And as far as negatives on the bag, you know, to be honest, I don't really find a whole lot of negatives. I've used this every time and it's my go-to. I've never had a complaint about the bag, to be honest. The padding on this thing is like awesome. The only thing I would say is that because it is a memory foam, it isn't necessarily like breathable, like super breathable. So if you sweat a lot, it's gonna get kind of like, it's gonna absorb the sweat. So over time, I think, you know, this might get, you know, stinky or whatever. But you can replace this strap. It's not that, you know, you can buy this strap and replace it. So it's not that big of a deal, or even just wash it. And then the last awesome thing about this is, for what you get, this is only $89. And you can actually buy this on sale right now, because this is an older model. And I think they have it on the Alpaka website for like $69. So this is really a well worth it price. And for what you get, it's just a value. It's much better than a lot of these other brands like Osprey and all that other stuff. So highly recommended. I'm gonna give this bag a solid 9 out of 10.